How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the AFC Wimbledon Road to Glory Career Mode. And this is going to be episode number 80 of this series. We're very close now to episode 100. If we can hit that in this series, that will make it 3 years in a row that I've done these Road to Glory series that have reached over 100 episodes. Pretty crazy, to be honest, but in this episode, we are going to be getting into transfer deadline day. And hopefully we can be playing a few games as well. So yes, then it is going to be transfer deadline day, and I want to try and make a couple of signings if it is possible, but we'll have to wait and see what we can do. A lot of you have asked me to try my absolute hardest to try and get Will Davis, and it's completely understandable. He looks absolutely incredible. A lot of you guys caught on to that as well. And it seems like we're going to try all of our efforts to try and sign him. I've got a couple of other players that I can offer as part of a deal. And we still do have roughly about 9 million left over, because we need to take into account his wages as well. But we want to see the emails in our inbox straight away. We do have a contract offer accepted, obviously, for Will Davis, but I can't afford to bring him in. It's very frustrating. Unfortunately, I'm just going to have to reject this offer. As much as a good deal as it is, I'm going to have to go in with a fresh offer because I just can't afford to sign him right now with this offer. So we're going to be going in for a new offer for Will Davis, and we'll have to wait and see if we can sign him. I probably will actually play him as a centre-back, to be honest, looking at his work rates. And his height as well, he's good enough to play there. And for that exact reason, I'm going to try and offer one of our centre-backs that we have in the club that I wouldn't mind selling. And that is Tommy Hoban. He's 76, he's already 26 years old. He's not really going to grow too much more. And to be honest, he hasn't really impressed me since we signed him. So Tommy Hoban is worth 3.9, let's just say 4 million. And if we add another, let's say 8 million on top of that, maybe they will go ahead and accept this one. It's been a hell of a transfer window so far. Really hectic. Obviously, selling Orsic and then bringing in DRAXLER. That is just unbelievable. I still can't believe that deal went through. And still nothing back from Aston Villa, which is a bit annoying. But we do have a transfer offer for a City. This one could be interesting. Don't get me wrong, a City's been absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with him. But if we can get some good money for him, I'd say maybe 15.5 million. I would be willing to sell him. Yukonan, on the other hand, has been in good form, so I'm just going to reject this offer from Montpellier. 7 hours remaining, and we do have an email back finally, but I guarantee it's not going to be good news, and there you go. It's going to be difficult, isn't it? I think we're going to have to try and offer Jack Wolford again, but offer a little bit less this time. They seem to be interested in a lot of the players that I'm offering, which is brilliant, but the only issue is I don't have enough money on top to basically give them a suitable deal. I could try and offer Mattia Piccini. He does have a little bit more value than Tommy Hoban. He's worth 5 million, and if I add that on to 8 million, I think that could be accepted. I will bump it up though to 9 million, just because I want to put everything into this deal possible, just because I really want it to happen. And again, we do have another transfer offer. This time it is for Raul Azevedo, and it's going to be a loan deal from PSG, but I'm going to reject this one because I've been impressed with him and I do want to keep him at the club. And again, we have another offer for Jack Wolford. This time it's going to be 12 million from Frankfurt. I'm going to counter offer this one to 14 million and see if we can finally sell him. I'm going to be going in for a new deal for Will Davis. This time, I'm going to go ahead and offer 8.5 million. I can't really offer too much more than that, plus Jack Wolford. I just really hope that Aston Villa accept this. I just pray that Aston Villa get back to us very soon, because it's going to take a while otherwise. And we see there that Bordeaux are willing to pay up to 12 million for a City, which is quite a lot of money. I was about to counter offer 15.5 million again, but I just realised we're pretty late into deadline day, so I'm not going to be able to get time to find a replacement. So I'm just going to reject this one because it's just not worth the risk. This is a little bit annoying. 3 hours remaining. This is really cutting it really fine. And we're going to get an email back. And again, transfer offer unacceptable. I've offered 2 million less and they've just declined it. So with 3 hours remaining, we do finally have another offer for Jack Wolford. But it's just way too late in the window to be selling players because I won't be able to find time for a replacement. So again, I'm just going to reject this one. Only 2 hours remaining. Even if we get a transfer offer accepted here, which we don't, We just can't go in for him. It's not going to happen in this window, unfortunately. But I think in the next transfer window in the summer, I will make Will Davis my first priority signing. And with 1 hour remaining in the transfer window, nothing else is going to happen. So that will be the end of that. And we will take a little look at the top deals. Orsic obviously ended up leaving. He left for Ajax in the last episode for £39 million. Which is just absolutely ridiculous. Rafinha left Barcelona, went to Roma for 27 million. And Kasami, the ex-Fulham midfielder, left Olympiacos and went to Cagliari. So in total, we spent 21.5 million in this transfer window. And we've also made a profit of 41.1 million, which is absolutely crazy. Most of that being on Orsic though. But as you'll be able to see here, most of the other clubs have barely spent any money on signing any players whatsoever. Apart from Middlesbrough, you know, that's quite realistic. The smaller clubs spending the most amount in the transfer window. We've also got Newcastle bringing a couple of players in. But aside from that, it's really, really lackluster in the window. I didn't realise this was possible, but Alderweireld obviously has some twin that I don't know about. He ended up leaving Spurs twice, which is quite miraculous. That's quite incredible. Didn't even think that was possible. I've already said it many times before, but I really do wish that the AI just made a few more signings. I guarantee they have such a big transfer kitty every window, but they just don't spend it for some reason. But that is going to be where deadline day does end, and that is going to be the end of the January transfer window as well. And I think now that we've done that, it's probably appropriate to take a little look at the squad report. Got some good growth there across the board from Dominic Iorfa. He should be going up in overall very soon. Obviously, we signed Julian Draxler in the transfer window for Orsic's replacement, and he's already going up by +1 in ball control, but he's going up. That's all that matters. We also have Mark McLeod going up by +4 already this season, and he's growing fantastically. He has done since we signed him. We've also got Vestergaard going up to an 80 as well, and you just look at his defending stats. He may be slow, but 91 heading accuracy, 89 standing tackle and 81 marking. He's just such a good centre-back. And these three youth players at the bottom, Rui Faria going up by +3, Conrad Medina up by +4, and Miguel de Mesquites already up by +3 on loan at Scunthorpe. We also have a monthly scouting update as well. We probably won't have any good players here, but we can take a look anyway. And we do actually have one good player here, and that's Ryan Reed. He does actually look quite good. I will add him to the academy. But we are going to have the first game after the end of a hectic transfer window. And this one is going to be against Liverpool. I'm liking the look of this team. I'm not going to lie. We've got Julian Draxler starting his first game for the club. Just in behind Solanke. I think he will do well at that cam position. And looking at the league table, we are still 11 points ahead of Manchester United at the top. Meanwhile, Liverpool, mediocrity, as you'd expect. And there's the man, Julian Draxler, transferring from Wolfsburg, starting in this game. Apparently, he's listed as a forward, but I don't think he is. The one thing I do like about Julian Draxler over Orsic is the fact that he's got a real face. But we'll take a little look at Liverpool's lineup. And they've already screwed themselves over. They've got Bogdan in goal. They've got Lovren and Sacco at the back. Not really that good. And they've still kept Balotelli. Well, this is certainly going to be an interesting one. I don't want to say it's good that we're stuttering and we're not really performing that well in these games recently, but it is a good thing because otherwise we'd be running away with the league and it just would be a bit boring, wouldn't it? Talk about a boring game then. Apparently there's been 0 shots from either side, whether that's on target or off target. Oh no, really? Really? Boring Milner has scored against me. Oh my good God. I was slagging off their team and they've already scored against me within 3 minutes of the second half. That is not good. Wow, that's literally the first shot of the game from either side. Why is Balotelli playing like an amazing play? Oh my God, wow. Another save from Sears. That could have been 2-0. Oh, that's a really good ball into Julian Draxler having a shot. It's a good save though by Bogdan. It's going to be in here to Aaron Platt going for a shot. What a save by Bogdan. And again, I'm slagging off Bogdan before the game, and he's making some clutch saves in this game. Oh, that's a good little bit of play, and if we can get it back to him there we go. And try and thread it through. Oh, we've won it. And it's Draxler with the shot on his debut, and he does end up equalising. And that's such an important goal for us in this title race. I was building up that move. I was waiting for the luck to come our way. And luckily it did there. That could have easily been a foul with John Sutar tackling him there. But DRAXLER picks up the ball. And he provides a bit of magic that we need. Go on, Aaron Platt. Take it forward. Can we win it in the dying seconds? No, that's not a good pass. And we do end up getting a 1-1 draw from this game. So not really the end of the world, but it could have been a bit better. I think it was a fair result that we got a draw in that game. Julian DRAXLER scoring on his debut. And that was a very, very important goal. That still keeps us in a good position in the title race. I'm not going to lie, I'm not really too sure who else I should be training in these training sessions anymore. Because there's so many players that I just don't want to train because it will stunt their physicals if I do. I'm going to be training these sets of players right now though. And if you want me to train anyone in particular, then let me know in the comments down below. But now we do have the next game of the episode. And this one will be against Watford. And Watford aren't really doing too well this season. They're lumbered down in 16th place. And we're still top of the table by 11 points. Manchester United couldn't even capitalise on that draw we got in the last game. Let's hope that we can get back to winning ways in this game because it's been a little bit shaky over the past few games. Yorfa skinning him. Keep going. Taken down. That's going to be a penalty. Yes. 3 minutes in and we've already got a penalty. And we definitely deserve that one. It's really, really poor from the defender there. But we're going to go top right with this one. And hopefully score. And we do end up scoring the first goal of the game with Solanke. And that's his first goal for quite a while. But that's his 12th goal in the Premier League. Which is quite strange to see. Because he really hasn't scored for a while. He went on an amazing run where he literally got 2 goals every game. And he's been a bit quiet recently. So it's good that he scored that penalty now. Oh, there we go. It's up here to Solanke. We've got a good opportunity now. We've skinned one defender. We've skinned another. And we're going to have the shot as well. And Solanke scores the second goal of the game. And that's a really, really good solo goal. He's just got such good dribbling when he's in that sort of position. He likes to take it out wide and just coming back into the centre of the pitch. And that's a really good finish as well. Wow, really? Did Igalo really just win that header? Wow. I'm actually pretty surprised by that, but they sort of deserve it. They've been in good positions, and he's made it 2-1 for Watford. We'll play this one again up here to Villalba, and he's done really well once more and had a shot, and it's a great save by the keeper. Oh yes, Villalba, he's done so well, and he's going to keep on going and have a shot, and wow, what a goal that would have been. Got a free kick in a very interesting position here. We're going to try and go for goal and see if we can score it. Wow. That would have been some free kick, only just over the bar. There we go, we've got a really good opportunity. It's going to be DRAXLER going through. And we may need to pass this one again, I think we will do. And it's going to be Armstrong to finish off the game, make it 3-1. And again, he seems to be the super sub, coming on and scoring another goal. He did that in the last episode, he's done the same in this one. And DRAXLER gets another assist to his name. And it's a really well worked goal. And there we have it. We end up getting another really good result in this game. Picking up a 3-1 win. And that's really, really going to help us to the title race. And we do see from this training session that we've got 2 players going up. We've got Miranda going up to a 78 and also Wolford up to a 78. I'm just looking at the league table and I'm thinking, is it really worth playing this game? We really don't have anything to play for at the moment. You look at where we are in the table. 56 points, 16 wins, 8 draws, and only 1 loss this season. I mean, the fact that we've got a 13-point lead at the top of the table sort of leads me to believe that we should sim this game. And I think from now on, I'm only going to be playing the Premier League games against the bigger clubs in the league. Aston Villa, not really a big club, and we do end up getting a 1-0 win. That would have been a bit embarrassing if I said they're not a big club and then I lost the game. But this will be the end of this episode and hopefully you have enjoyed. And if you have enjoyed this episode of this career mode, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. In the next episode, we're hopefully going to get a bit more gameplay in. I do apologise for not having too much in this episode. We've got 2 Europa League games that we're going to play against Spartak Moscow, which is going to be very important. But I am going to pose a question to you guys. Do you think we should be simming a few more games? I feel like there's not really too much to play for in the league right now because we are so far ahead of all the other competition. We're literally storming away with the league. Let me know what you think we should do in the comments down below. But apart from that, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there. and I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.